Ever wondered why the CFOP method seems so challenging to master? Well, fear not. Today, we delve into the intricacies of this method and break it down into digestible steps. So, buckle up for this enlightening journey. Imagine a Rubik's Cube. The CFOP method, also known as CROSS, F2L, OL and PLL, is a four-step process that guarantees you a solved cube if followed correctly. Now let's dissect each step. First up, CROSS. This step involves making a cross on one face of the cube, usually the white one for most cubers. Think of it as laying the foundation of a building. It sets the stage for the rest of the solve. It may seem simple, but remember, the pieces of the cross must also match the center colors on the adjacent sides. Next, we have the F2L, or first two layers. This step involves solving the first two layers of the cube simultaneously. The trick here, solve corner and edge pieces together as a pair before inserting them into the cube. It might take some practice, but it's well worth the effort. On to the third step, OL, or orientation of the last layer. Here, the goal is to make the entire top face one solid color, while also aligning the top layer edges and corners. Sounds like a handful? Well, it's a bit tricky, but with a set of algorithms it becomes manageable. Finally, we have the PLL, or permutation of the last layer. This is where the magic happens. All the pieces are on the right layer, but they might not be in the right position. The goal here is to move these pieces around without disturbing their orientation. Remember, mastering the CFOP method is not about speed, but understanding. It's a systematic approach that involves strategy, intuition, and a bit of memorization. But once you get the hang of it, solving the Rubik's Cube becomes less of a challenge and more of a fun pastime. To summarize, start with the cross, aligning it correctly with the center colors. Move on to the F2L, pairing and inserting pieces together. Then, tackle the OL, using algorithms to make the entire top face one solid color. And finally, finish with the PLL, moving pieces into their final positions. The CFOP method might seem daunting at first, but with practice and patience, it becomes second nature. So pick up that Rubik's Cube and start twisting. Happy cubing!